I've heard so many exciting things today from Vicky, Joe, and Hui. Let me build on that. Because you know what? I don't think you should just be hearing from our partners at corporate, from us, but I also want to touch on the perspectives of so many of our top leaders driving the business. Okay. But before that, there's one thing that I'd like to quickly talk about. It's how to get my own Prism IO device. Now, the slide should be showing that, but if you aren't part of it already, please contact your local markets about getting on the Prism IO leaderboard. This is where brand representatives from all over our region can earn points over the coming months. Now, those leaders with the highest points earned will get priority. And the ones with the highest points will get early access privilege when we launch Prism IO earlier this year. Now, don't let that document fool you, right? It says a lot, but qualifying for the Prism IO is it's really simple. Let's talk about just three things to focus on, regardless of which market and which qualification track you fall under. Okay, for me, number one, let's focus on creating new downline brand representatives. Your team building skills will be front and center on full display here. Number two, mentoring those new BRs so that they maintain, retain longer, and if you're in the Philippines or in the Pacific region, talk about star BR status. And then finally, number three, don't miss out on our trips. Qualifying for seats in the success trip or our team and lead trips will give you a big boost, not just in your business, but in the points leaderboards as well. Guys, that's it. It's that simple. Okay. Please reach out to your local teams for the specifics, but I hope that everybody tune in here today. There's so many of us. I want everybody to start qualifying for that Prism IO because you want to be the first one to get that. We're going to be launching it towards the end of the year. I hope you all get it. Okay, guys, now for the good part. Enough for me, right? I want us to hear from your uplines. Today, we've invited a number of COE, that Circle of Excellence top leaders from all over the region, to lend us their perspective on this Scan the World mission. Because their leadership is so important in making this initiative a success. And in advance, I want to thank all of them. They've been so gracious and they've been so generous with their time. Guys, without further ado, let me bring up from Singapore, Mr. Oliver Lim. Oliver, good morning.
Good
Am I
morning,
coping
Carl.
here?
Thanks for having me.
Great. Hey, Oliver, always great to see you. Now, I'm just gonna ask you my question, and please, I'm gonna turn over the time to you.
Sure.
Now, for those who don't know you too well just yet, please let us hear a little bit about your background and what's led you down this Nu Skin journey. And I want to know that I've been a great admirer of yours for years. You've built your teams, you've mentored so many people through your classes. Now, through those classes, so much was said about the healthy lifestyle. Can you share with our viewers today, how you turned that healthy lifestyle, right supplement message, and integrated that with a scanner opportunity? Oliver, we'd love to hear from you.
All right. Thanks, New Skin and Carl, for having me today. Great to be here. Good morning and good afternoon to the rest of APAC. Now, just a quick background. I'm a mechanical engineer by training, but I spent the last 28 years as a psychometrist. I measure behaviors. Okay, I measure behavior and I coach very senior executives with behavior issues, right? Yes, senior executives do have behavior issues. They are top performers, but they cause a lot of turnover at the same time. So I get paid to deal with that. And I also have a very special hobby. I'm a culinary instructor also on weekends sometimes, and just love to cook. And I was trained in nutrition and metabolism in 2004 and have been in love with weight management ever since. I'm 58 and I'm a father of two adults, 25 and 29-year-old. All right, so that was a quick introduction of myself, and let's talk about what I do. Now, do you guys, Carl, do you remember the tagline, all of the good and none of the bad? You remember the tagline? Yeah. When I first came into Nu Skin, that was the tagline. All those people who are the old folks here in the Nu Skin will know about it, right? All of the good, none of the bad. The products were great. We loved the tagline and we knew that we could trust the company with the product. But I asked myself a question. The products has all of the good and none of the bad. What about me? Am I all of the good distributors and none of the bad distributors? That was what we asked ourselves. Did we complete the loop? And the answer was not yet. So that's how I got myself trained in nutrition and metabolism and get to understand the whole thing. And to be a good distributor in our concept is this. we 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 position ourselves to solve a problem for our customers. Customers do not spend money to buy plastic bottles and sun capsules. They don't. They spend their money to solve a problem. They have a problem, we need to solve them. So we position ourselves as consultants. And how do you do that? For example, if a customer come to us and say, hey, I got a gut issue, I want gut wellness, I want my gut to be healthier. I say, oh, very simple. We have a set of products, A, B, C, and I tell you what, please don't make it worse by having this kind of bad dietary habits and this kind of lifestyle. And we put them together. Okay, we don't sell magic pills. We put them together. That's how we have been managing our customers all these years. Me, weight management, we specialize in weight management. And we say, well, look, we got a beautiful set of weight management product that will help you tremendously. But that's what you do. We have a program. I tell you what, we got a program. You follow this program. You put them together. It's a dietary habit, it's a lifestyle. You put them together. It's going to work wonderfully for your health. Okay, and improve your wellness altogether. And it has been working with us all along. Okay, this is basically what we've been managing all this while, okay, as a consultant to solve your problem. Okay, now let me go on to the third point. Okay, I believe you also remember the tagline that says the demonstrable difference. Do you remember that? Demonstrable difference. Now, that is a beautiful tagline. We take that very seriously. If you remember what I just said, I'm a psychometrist. How in the world did an engineer became a psychometrist overnight and spent it without training in psychology? I flew as a psychometrist because I'm a psychometrist. The metrics at the back means there's an instrument that I use to measure behavior. So by using an instrument to measure behavior, I correct the behavior and then I measure after the correction. Do you know the trust level from a customer is extremely high? And that's how I launched my 28-year career as a psychometrist and instrumentation. And you know, with the Nu Skin product, we could do facelift, you know, we could do galvanic spa. You can see the difference. You know, you take TRME, you boom, TRA in the olden days go boom. That's a demonstrable difference. And how do we demonstrate the difference in weight management? We use the Omron. But guess what? Every other company is also using the Omron. They have that. We have no difference. We have no unique selling point. Okay, but when the biophotonics came in 2003, that started to make a difference because it closed the loop for us as a consultant, as a solution provider. That not only can we do it for you, we can also prove it to you statistically that it works. In the psychometric side, they can observe a change of behavior, and I can send you a set of documents that says, look, when we measure you scientifically, it worked. Now, the ability to, let me give you ability to measure is the basis of science. The reason why the world trusts the medical field so well is because when the doctor says you have high blood pressure, they didn't look at your nose and they say your nose is red, therefore you have high blood pressure. They don't. They measure you after they give you a drug, and they say, come back in 3 months, we will measure you again to make sure that this drug is working on your body. Tell me a supplement company that does this measuring before and after. We are about the only one. The ability to measure before and after is the basis of science. So therefore, all those companies, competitors that come to us and says, no, look, you are what you eat. So we give you very good antioxidant, good supplements, all this. I beg to correct. I beg to say that how you are is not what you eat. You are what you absorb. And there isn't any measurement instrument outside there that measures absorption rate as much as the biophotonic scanner. And the good news here is this. With the introduction of Prism IO, the size has shrunk tremendously. Okay, you know, I can't put the S3 in my pocket, and even if I do manage to put the S3 in my pocket, I'll look like I have very serious hernia, you know. So, but with the S3, I can put in my pocket and I can scan the world. Ladies, your dinner dress, you know, that little tiny bag that you carry, the shiny bag that you carry, you can actually fit the Prism IO in that bag. Yeah, you can fit it in that bag. Imagine the ability to empower us to scale the world and to scale the business. And that is the message that I'd like to pass to you. And that's all I have for you. Thank you very much, Carl.
Oliver, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, guys. Big round of applause for him. Guys, up next from my very near and dear Philippine market, can I invite Mr. Ryan Gudani? Ryan, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Hello,
Ryan, it's
everyone.
always awesome to hear from you. All right. Like Oliver, can we hear a little bit about your Nu Skin journey just for those people who don't know you too well just yet? And I'm hoping you can touch on specific products. Now, I know you've been very, very successful in building your business with collagen and G3. Can you tell us how much stronger will that business now be because of the coming Prism IO opportunity? Ryan, all yours.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Carl. Well, first and foremost, to introduce myself. So my name is Ryan Gudani from the Philippines. So mabuhay to all my Filipinos who are in this call, and to Carl as well. And before Nu Skin, I was in a career in investment banking. And people thought I was crazy for leaving that career to get into this Nu Skin business. But this business has truly transformed my life, my family's life, and so many other lives because of the business, and more especially because of the products. I love the products. I've been using all of the products, and I'm so excited for the upcoming Prism IO. Thank you, Dr. Joseph Chang, for just explaining the Prism IO. And I'm so excited to meet Vicky soon, so I get to try that Prism IO. It's so cool. It looks so cool. And I'm so excited that it's going to measure nutritional health. And that's really going to boost all of our businesses, just like what Oliver mentioned. And I'm so excited about the products, that's really going to help increase that scan. First one I'm going to talk about is, I'm sure you know this, it's the collagen. So I love the collagen drink. I love it so much because I have a sweet tooth. So it helps me, alleviate that sweet tooth. I get to drink it sometimes even 3 times a day. I just love drinking this collagen. And when I started, this Nu Skin business, when I got my first scan score, it was in the red zone. But I'm so happy. I'm just going to show you this video and this picture. In one of the Nu Skin events, for the very first time, I was able to reach a platinum score. That was in one of the Nu Skin events here in the Philippines. And I was so excited and happy. And that was because of the collagen. That was the difference. And Oliver mentioned, Nu Skin is really the difference demonstrated. So because of this collagen drink, I was able to really experience not just my health being better, because I'm getting well advanced in age. I'm turning 46, so I kind of feel some joint pains here and there, like my knees, my shoulders. But I'm so grateful for all of the Nu Skin products that have really transformed my health. And now we get to scan our real-time nutritional health score. It's just going to get even more exciting. And the next product I'm going to talk about is G3, because me and my family have been taking G3. And actually, I'd like to call my son, here he's beside me right here, and he's been taking G3 ever since he was 6 months old. I kid you not. We actually asked our pediatrician, we showed her the G3 and asked her, when can our son take G3? 6 months old. Gave us a go. So it was with a medicine dropper, 0.7 ml, and then just continue to drink G3. And our son just, drank it every day. Now he's drinking Life Pack, so that's why our son is so healthy. And Iken, so this is my son, Iken. Why do you like G3 so much?
I like it because it's tasty and it helps me feel better.
Oh, why does it help you feel better?
Because it gives me strength and energy.
When do you usually take G3?
I drink it when I feel like getting sick.
Yeah, me and my family, it helps us when we take it. We have the sniffles or anything. It really helps with our overall nutritional health. And it helps my son also with his sports. What sports do you play?
The sports I play are football, golf, and scuba diving.
There you go. So here, enjoy your G3. So, and I'm sure all of us here, we're going to increase our scan scores, increase the scan scores of the world with G3 and with collagen. I'm so excited for you all. I'm so excited for more people to really enjoy this collagen drink. Oh, so delicious. So as we end, we would like to say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, New Skin. Thank you all. God bless you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ryan. I'm sorry. I'm just ear to ear because I got to see Iken again. Okay, we got a 2-for-1 on that one. Ryan, thank you. Sorry. Let me just compose myself. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Okay. Up next from Indonesia, can I invite Miss Marlena Lin, please? Marlena, can you hear us?
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon already. Marlena, like previous speakers, please give us a quick intro so the viewers get to know you. And I remember that you were pioneers of the Pharmanex Wellness when it took off in Indonesia. Marlena, just like Ryan talked about products, can you talk to us a little bit about a very important foundational product, LifePak? How does this powerhouse really drive your business? How did it drive it then? How will it drive it in the coming years, especially now with the Prismaio opportunity? Marlena, please, we'd love to see you. We'd love to hear from you.
Okay, thank you so much. And hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. Okay, my name is Marlena. Yeah, I'm from Indonesia. Actually, I'm still Singaporean. Yeah, so last time I was IT consultant. I'm Indonesian before. So I moved to Singapore, work as a IT consultant for the Microsoft. Yeah, so that's why I know Nu Skin because my husband Hendra took the product first. Yeah, maybe all of you know Hendra first. Yeah, he took TRA. Yeah, the first so-called like grandpa of TR me. Yeah, he took TR and very good result, and then introduced a Nu Skin business to us. Yeah, at first I do not really want to join the business, but because the product is so good, yeah, to make him slim down so well, and then he introduced me a LifePak for my nutrition. Yeah, because last time when he took the TRA, right, I'm still breastfeeding, having my second son, 6 months old. Then when I took the LifePak, right, I really surprised because first, when I took it, right, I compare with my first son. Yeah, my first son, since young, he already went to doctor. I think every month, once in every month. Yeah, but when I took LifePak, right, it's totally different. So at the beginning, before LifePak, I took another product, yeah, another multivitamin that I took from the Guardian, GNC, and so on. Yeah, then I feel the difference. First, my milk, yeah, so much the hin milk compared to the fore milk. Yeah, it make my son, yeah, grow better and healthier, and of course he can have a better no need to visit doctor every month. Yeah, I think all moms, yeah, need this product, yeah, to take during your breastfeeding time, during your even your pregnancy time, yeah, to make your son, your baby, yeah, better. Okay, so the health in your baby, yeah, it can be taken during your pregnancy. It can make your uh, self better, and also your daughter, your son, and your baby better. Okay, so when I know about LifePak, right, I also surprised, why? Not only the milk getting thicker, the hin milk better, and also the color. Because it's like having like colostrum, because colostrum normally is only for the first early month during your breastfeeding time. But when I took LifePak, wow, I really surprised. Yeah, even I have when I have the third baby, yeah, when I have breastfeeding, yeah, I even, yeah, having milk so much until I can give another baby. Yeah, can you imagine? I can have another baby. So I don't know in English name. Yeah, I can have another baby. Yeah, giving to my extra milk to another 14 babies. Wow, yeah, really, yeah. The consumption of our Pharmanex is really powerful. Yeah, and also when I took this LifePak, yeah, it's also increased my body, my immune system getting better. Yeah, when I also giving this to my mom. My mom now is about 87 years old. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, so for the pregnancy mom, to breastfeeding mom, even I also give to my mom. Now she is 87. Yeah, I can say that during I think since she was 80, Yeah, she went to Singapore, you know, right? When we visit Singapore, always walking, yeah, from 10 a.m. until another 10 p.m. She walk around the country, yeah, visiting that country with my sister, my mom, my sister, my niece, and also the great granddaughter. So 4 generations walk together for a week, you know. And then you know what is my niece say about my mom? Wah, Lauma, yeah, my grandma very good, yeah. The 80 years old grandma can walk even longer, never tired, yeah. After sleep, then get morning very fresh, and then can really express herself. Even she says like this to me, yeah. Wah, how yeah? My our grandma, I mean my mom, yeah. Even the power, the energy, yeah, is really different. Even she as a granddaughter, wah, cannot defeat my mom. Wah. So I said to her, like, yeah, that's why, that's the power of Life Pack. Yeah, that's why. I mean, we have a very strong multivitamin that it can be used for breastfeeding mom, pregnant mom, and then the elderly. Even, yeah, I also give it to my son. You know, my son, my second son, yeah, the body is totally different with another, my elder son. The body is very skinny. Yeah, at first I gave him Jungle maybe the portion is not so much. So when I changed the nutrition into Life Pack, then I also give him more protein. Well, you know, the height also growing so fast. Yeah, I believe because of the nutrition that given by Pharmanex, yeah, and also we can check the antioxidant level, yeah, into every one of us. Yeah, it's really proven. Yeah, our body immune system can be better even when we becomes if we getting sick, right? Doesn't mean when we take Pharmanex, right? We take Life Pack doesn't mean we cannot be sick. But when we take Life Pack, yeah, the immune system can make us even better. So our improvement health also can be better. So I can say we are really love what New Skin give us, what Pharmanex give us. This Life Pack, yeah, cannot be only taken by me alone. Yeah, I believe the whole world need Life Pack. Even we have the powerful S3 scanner, yeah, that can check. Everyone maybe can check about they say they have been healthier because of another multivitamin. But I can say you cannot check it with your antioxidant with S3. Yeah, because when we compare the result between our multivitamin Life Pack with other product, the result cannot be comparable. Even I have another story about the breastfeeding. My friend actually a bit so-called like jealous about me because I'm so small, yeah, but I can produce so much milk, yeah, because of the nutrition given by Pharmanex about Life Pack. She took another product, another MLM product, and then she asked me, Cece Marlina, yeah, may I know what's the difference between my product and your product? I said to her, I don't know because I never take your product, okay? Because my blood, if you cut down my blood right here, all is blue because New Skin product. It's Life Pack, right? So I said, I cannot compare. I don't know. Better you take it and then you can feel it. So within about 7 days, right? Her milk really also the the result is like me, you know, getting thicker, the form milk, yeah, and hill milk. The hill milk is more, the form milk only a little bit, and she can work again because sometimes she cannot work because the production of milk is lesser. After she took Life Pack, yeah, the production of milk getting better and better. Then she can store a bit, yeah, and then she can work again. Yeah, she can work and then produce more money and then can buy the Life Pack again. Wow, I really amazing, yeah, with this a Pharmanex product, and I can ensure this Life Pack really needed by the whole world. Yeah, everyone, every ages also need this product. Yeah, I really love New Skin. Thank you, New Skin. Thank you, Mr. Joy and the rest. I love you all. Bye bye.
Thank you, Marlena. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Can we give her a round of applause? I really appreciate that. Thank you, Marlena. Right. Our next speaker is from Malaysia, Mr. Willington. Hi, Willing. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful. Well, always great to have you. Okay. And for you, please give our audience a quick intro about yourself. And you know what? I think you're the best person to make this very important connection. You know that our TR line, now TR Me, right, has built the foundations of our business over a decade. Can you please share with our viewers how the coming Prism opportunity will interact and strengthen this opportunity even further? Willing,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you so much. I feel very grateful to be among this inspiring panel of speakers and today with everybody here today. Thank you so much for the opportunity. But first of all, guys, I'm not sure about you, Are you guys shivering a little bit, full of excitement? If you are, please give Oliver, Ryan, and Melinda a round of applause. 8, because I'm beside myself. Okay, I'm trying to say. I mean, I want to go drink collagen now. I want to take Life Pack double dose. I don't produce milk, but hey, you know that hope is great, and you know, and we have such great technology, and Dr. Joe as well. So a bit about myself. I'm a mechanical engineer together with my wife, Casey. She's a chemical engineer. We work for Motorola, and I've been there for about 13 years. And then Nu Skin, you know, came into our life from our sister-in-law, Stephanie, Casey's sister. And of course, like most people, you know, that's not a cup of tea. But you know, there are certain needs in our life. There's certain things that we want in our life. And you know, we had a baby. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, you know, we only see her just a few hours. Can we see her more? And I know my wife, Casey, she wants to see her more too. So I was always looking for an opportunity that could give us that type of freedom, that kind of flexibility. And sometimes things just happen, right? You know, things just happen. I don't think I went to look for Nu Skin. I think Nu Skin came and looked for all of us, you know? Sometimes I feel that way too. Why Nu Skin? I mean, it must be so good that both two engineers would not do engineering and do Nu Skin, right? So of course, right? You know, what I saw then was a huge anti-aging industry, the market. Everybody's going to grow old. Nobody wants to, you know, grow old. Everybody wants their parents to be healthy. So I saw that opportunity. We just use a product just a little bit. There weren't a lot of products at that time, so I wouldn't say I was like in love with the product at that point, but I was really in love with the opportunity, the 5%, 6 generations, you know, our plan. We're all here, business builders here today. How many of you were excited because you saw 5%, 6 generations? Give me one, because that's truly what it is, right? That's what we're trying to do. And was there any doubt? Of course there's doubt, you know, come on, engineers, right? We don't know how to do business. We don't know all these things, but there were so many leaders who succeeded before us. So I'm saying if they can do it, I'm sure we can do it too, right? And of course, you know, slowly progressed with no social media, no marketing experience, you know, one appointment at a time, and learning from so many leaders above us before us. You know, we slowly chugged along, never stopped, and always, every day, it's falling in love with Nu Skin, especially now with new things, new technologies and stuff like that. But today, Carl, thank you for inviting me. I definitely want to talk about TR because it's already, you know, how many years since we launched TRA, and then TR90, and then now TRMe. It really is part of our life, right? It's part of our life. It's a thing that we do. It's a thing that we know, and it's a thing that we're all famous for. But TRMe and the TR series, you know, it's not successful just because it's a product. It's a successful platform and business because it comes with 3 things. It has to come with 3 things because then it won't work. The product line is amazing. The age-lock science is there, so guaranteed that the product works. The second part about it must be because of the plan, right? Because the plan and the product works well together. All of us know that. But there's also one part that makes it all work, and that's what COE Oliver brought up as well. It's the Omron, right? And now with the scanner, and the scanner was part of our business ever since in 2003. It's merged together, and a lot of times we may look at the scanner and say, you know, what's it about? And sometimes we may, but the scanner really is a big component of the success of TR. Let me give you an example. I mean, the scanner gives us something no other company can give us. It gives us a $26 million conversation. When you bring a scanner to somebody, you don't bring a device to somebody and say, hey, I got this cool gadget. You're bringing in a device worth, you know, because we bought it, right? Nu Skin bought it for $26 million, right? Imagine that. How many times in your life can you bring something like that to somebody's house and show them that? Then it also gives us the technology, right? Because no one else can do it. There's no competition. It gives us proof, right? Only we can do this. Only we can tell you how good is our supplement. And one thing really cool is I realized that not only is Southeast Asia is the highest region that uses a scanner, it is also the highest region that has the highest subscription. So you can see that connection right away, right? You scan, you have subscription. And who doesn't want subscription, isn't it? Right? We all want subscription. So again, that's a huge opportunity there as well. And of course, into our business, retention is really the key. This device helps us with retention. So I just want to kind of summarize into 3 points now: the past, the present, and the future. Okay, the past, what Dr. Joe has mentioned before, we've scanned 15 million people, 26 million data points, right? We have all these things in the past that we're good. No one else has that competition. That's the past. That's our strength. That's something no one else can take from us. And to this day, there's no competition. No one else comes over and say, you want to scan antioxidants? No one else. When they say antioxidants, it's Nu Skin, right? Agree? It will give Nu Skin 5, 5, 5, 5, because that's really our strength. How about now, the present? What can we do now? Well, scan the world. That's what we can do. We can scan the world. We must scan the world. We got to lay that foundation. We're going to let people know we are the name. We are the name in terms of antioxidants. We're the name in anti-aging. We're the name among all the competition out there. And again, the relationship between antioxidants and inflammation merges so well into weight management as well. That really emphasizes the importance of why we need to lose, why we want to promote weight management. So the future, what's happening now? So Carl mentioned it before. Guys, do you guys want to have the first mover advantage? Absolutely. If you do, give me 8888. Last time I remember when the first scanner was launched, we have to wait 4 hours to scan. My customer, he was a doctor. He came to the office and I said, I'm sorry, doctor, you have to wait 4 hours to scan. He waited 4 hours to scan. Okay. Today, guys, there's no 4 hours. There's Al with Prism IO. It's anytime, anywhere, anyhow, anywho. Right? That's the opportunity. And to get that firsthand, to be one of those to have it in your hand right away, is to help your organization, not just you, is to help your organization. Because if you are a leader and you're serious about building business and you see the potential of Prism IO, you must have it in hand, not for yourself, but for your entire organization. Your entire organization is looking at you to say, are you going to get one? Right? Because we need you to get one. You got to be the one. Your customers are looking at you. They're excited looking at all the things that you're posting and saying, do you have one? Do you have one? I want to get scanned. I want to know my nutritional health. Right? So you got to be number one. Right? And I just want to say this, remember, S1 was launched. COEs were created. S2 was launched. COEs were created. S3 was launched. COEs are being created. Prism IO, you're going to be the next COE, right? Because it's proven for so many years, for 12 years, there's no competitors. And with the data that we have to make us even better, there's still no competition for the next 10, 20 years. So all that space in the future is your space to grow. It's your space to develop the next generation. It's your space to create the next COEs. So this is the tip of the iceberg, what Dr. Joe mentioned just now. But Southeast Asia, we're hot. Are we hot? We're hot. So this iceberg is going to melt. All right. So you can't wait until this iceberg melts. And then you say, oh, I want one too. You got to have it when it's cold. You got to have it when it's now. And you got to qualify as soon as possible. Guys, Southeast Asia, we got to create history again. Today, everybody. Thank you so much. Let's scan the world.
Willing, thank you so much. An amazing message, right? I love the vision of the future that shows us. Speaking of visionaries, can I up next from our Pacific region? Can I have Mr. Jeff Gamagami? Good afternoon, Jeff. Can you hear us?
I've got you. Yes, I do.
That's wonderful. Guys, we have our friends and our brothers from the Pacific here as well. Jeff, please start us off with a little bit of background about yourself so that many of our people can get to know you better, including me, sir. Because you know what? I don't think we work together very often, but I've heard so many people say that you're a man of vision, somebody who sees the future and makes it happen. Now, after everything we've heard today, sir, what future do you see unfolding, starting with this Prism IO wave, right? And for our audience, how can our viewers watching today get some of that success for themselves? Jeff, what do you think?
Well, thank you so much, Carl, and thanks to all the speakers who've come before me. Amazing. Willing, I was in Antarctica, and I hope that those icebergs do melt because it's extraordinary what's happening. I love it. A little bit about myself. Listen, I've been with NSE, Nu Skin Enterprises, for 32 years. This company has changed my life. I'm a high school dropout. I got my first job washing dishes. I ended up in the hospitality trade. I'm so grateful to this company. When I came, I was $70,000 in debt. I lived in a tiny house where kids were on the mattresses on the floor, banana boxes for their clothes. I had an old Honda with leaky sunroof, and we found a mushroom one day growing in the carpet. Our life was a mess. And I can tell you this company has changed my life in unbelievable ways. My wife likes to say we do workshops. I do the work and she shops. Very grateful from this company. She was able to buy 45 houses here in Auckland. So it's been an unbelievably transformational journey. We've been retired for about 10 years. I hit Team Elite 10 times in a row. We'd hit some milestones in income that were unbelievable, and we were retired. I've come out of retirement really for the evolution of what's happening with NSE. We're becoming a tech company. And that might not mean a lot to all of you, but I want you to think about, is Uber a taxi company or a tech company? They're a tech company. Is Airbnb an accommodation provider or a tech company? They're a tech company. If we went through and looked at what's happening and evolving in the world, NSE has investing massive amounts of resources in partnerships with AWS and Infosys, with Full Power AI and Core AI and all these AI vendors, the guys behind ChatGPT, to really do something extraordinary. I want you to think about the biophotonic scanner and the incredible product line that we have today. I mean, cutting edge products, 75 scientists, 35 PhDs, R&D centers around the world, clinical research, published studies. I mean, there's no competitor in the marketplace, but still there's lots of flattering imitators. And we see it all the time. We launch a product and within days, it seems like something else looks exactly like us. Well, I'm going to tell you, we're about to move into a phase, and Prism IO is phase one of that phase, where we'll have no competitor. And there's a great book you might want to read called Blue Ocean Strategy. Red Ocean is every competitor saying, I've got a better collagen, I've got a better collagen, I've got a better jungle juice. No, our jungle juice is better. I've got a better, gut health product, weight loss product. Everyone says they've got the best stuff. Have any of you heard of anybody says that we have the worst stuff? They don't exist. With our Prism IO and some future little tidbits I'm going to share with you, we're going to differentiate ourselves where there's no competition. And I love what Ryan Napierski said several times, both in public forums and internally here to the leadership, that he believes we can capture 10% of the health, wellness, and beauty industries. And I want you to do a calculation in your head. That would make us bigger than every single direct selling company in the world today. More than 5,000 companies are direct to consumer in some way, shape, or form, and we could be bigger than all of them combined. Prism IO is a revolutionary. The scanner was revolutionary. The scanner, the biophotonic scanner, measured 300 measurements. Do you know how many measurements that Prism IO measures in the body? 234,000. The accuracy and what it can do beyond just antioxidants, as Joe alluded to, is extraordinary. And you're going to want to have every single person in your team on this. But I also want to tell you, and a kind of a peek into the future, and I'm kind of deep down the rabbit hole with this, is that Prism IO is just the beginning of an evolution. You can imagine NSE, Nu Skin Enterprises, today as a caterpillar that is right now in a chrysalis that's evolving into a butterfly. We are going to turn into something different than you have seen before, something extraordinary. And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit obsessed by this. So let me give you a sneak peek as to what I imagine, right? And I'm going to use my imagination, because I can't predict everything will happen as we've heard, but I want you to imagine for a second an app that allows consumers in the future to get their Prism IO score. But what if that same app spoke to you? Kind of like Tony Stark's AI. What was it called? Jarvis, that would talk to him. Imagine an app that says to those consumers who you've now scanned, that now have downloaded our app, and one day it starts saying, "Hi, Willing. Hi, Melina. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Carl. Welcome to NSE. Would you like to order a DNA assessment?" And maybe in the future, we'll be able to have insights to people's future health concerns. What about microbiome assessments? Looking into gut health, leaky gut, and how that could lead to incredible benefits systemically in the entire body. What about being able to add IoT connected devices, biometric watches and rings, patches that can measure your sleep, your stress, your steps, your heart rate, maybe in the future blood sugar, which would be a game changer. I heard all of you talking about the TR system. Imagine being able to measure blood sugar, the epidemic of diabetes and obesity around the world. Can you imagine assessments around mental wellness and physical health, similar to Noom or MyFitnessPal? What about connecting this incredible device? And I'm not sure all of you know this, and I hope you're utilizing, I hope you're placing these in every single person's hand. Because my intel, and I hope it's right, is that not only does zaps the fat and helps support a healthy body, but also they built sensors. When you're all talking about the Omron scale, imagine this can measure 150 different measurements inside the body when it gets turned on. This is the future. Why am I telling you the future? Because position, position, position today. Ryan talked about being the largest health and wellness platform, the opportunity platform in the world. Our mission, our vision. You know, to reach 1 billion consumers, which is the potential, we will need 10 million active affiliates. To recruit, train, and support those 10 million active affiliates, we'll need 1 million brand representatives. Today, we have around 40,000. Who wants the other 960,000 around the world? I love numbers. I'm a high school dropout, but I love numbers. And I got to tell you, you're in the right place at the right time right now to scan the world. I want you to leave you with one thought. Imagine that the Prism IO is the Alexa of wellness. Alexa by Amazon today has had over 500 million units sold in the last 10 years. What if we together scanned the world and put 500 million, not just in your hands and my hands, but what if every single home, every single office, every single gym, every single care facility had a Prism IO to scan their families, to scan their clients, to scan their staff, and help the world be healthier. All of this culminating in what if one day it wasn't LifePak Nano? What if it was a customized product designed and made specifically for each individual consumer? Now that's my imagination. I can't predict all that's going to come true, but that is where NSE is going as a tech company. And today, for those of you who take advantage of this window and work like you've never worked before, the world is your oyster. Thank you very much.
Jeff, thank you so much. I love the vision that he's painting for it. And honestly, I know I'm supposed to pass it on to leaders, but yeah, please do what he said. Amazing. Amazing. Jeff, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, our next leader, and I hope you guys are excited because I'm super excited, right? Our next leader, guys, is an amazing leader from Vietnam, Miss Letty Tao Tao. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Wonderful. Tala, please, again, just like everybody is, please talk to us a little bit about your Nu Skin journey so that the audience could get to find out who you are. And let's talk about leadership, right? You've built an amazing team. And when I see the Vietnam success story, I think of your role in it, right? In the coming Prism IO wave, what role will leadership play, right? And how can those willing and those who want to join in, how can they successfully ride that wave? Tala, we'd love your experience, please. Floor is yours.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much for Hui Hui and Carl for hosting the meeting today. Thank you. And I would like to say good morning to over 900 team elite here from Southeast Asia and Pacific. Why I call you on team elite, because that is the number we need to run the Nu Skin world from now to forward, right? So I don't know how you feel right now, but after you hearing from the sharing from Vicky this morning until Dr. Joe and then all the leaders, if you are on fire right now, can you write down in the chat, I am on fire. But I feel really on fire right now after I hear all the sharing from the leaders and also Dr. Joe and Vicky and all of you. So thank you so much for trusting me to give us some very brief point to you today. I'm so happy. My name is Thảo Lê from Vietnam. I'm 47 years old. I have living with my husband and from Ho Chi Minh City right now with two children. One is 19 years old and another is 14 years old. So back to the questions of Carl, like how we do that with the leadership roles. Before that, I would love to share with you how I was sponsored by the scanner 13 years ago. And how I get to Team Elite Platinum 4-star COE the first 5 years and created for a COE, other COE, and Team Elite Platinum 4-star in my organization very quickly. So in 2012, exactly the days right now in April, I were invited by the American sponsor as my sponsor leader. They came to my office when I work for American Investment Fund. I know they have the other leader working for the investment banking. I work for American Investment Fund as the sales marketing director. I'm super happy with the job, but actually when I have the second baby, my daughter, she over 1 year old, and I have to find myself the way that I can take care of my family as well when I build the finance and business for my own. So that I was looking for some opportunity, and luckily, someone from US as my sponsor later came to me and go to my office and invite me to scan. My point that time is 51,000. And when he asked us to look for Vicky Instagram this afternoon, so how's her score? I didn't know, but I will look for that. And my score right now is 78,000. So that is really good, right? At 47 years old. Okay, we're living right now in Vietnam, back to Vietnam and Europe, take care of the children and business with Nu Skin business as well. That is how I feel lucky, grateful, super grateful that we feel freedom to do business and taking care of the children and live the life that we want at the lifestyle at all at the same time. Right, so do you want to know like how I became Team Elite Platinum 4-star back to the first 5 years with Nu Skin? We do scan people. We emphasize after that with the governance bar demonstration, talk compensation plan, sharing the compensation plan and sponsor. Do it again and again and again and again and again until we become the Team Elite and Team Elite Platinum 4-star and created the other Team Elite 4-star in organization and COE. We do it again and again and again. So right now, when you talk about the scanner, I feel really excited. Somehow we forgot, but that helped me to the top, right? So I do hope you are right now at the right time to do it again, like you never do it before, right? So if Carl asked me about what is the roles of leadership right now with the scanner, I have at some point to share with you. First, for me, ever with Nu Skin journey, or also with scanner now. So I would love to share with you first about the vision and belief. Because if you don't have any certainty right now in your mind, in your heart, in your word, in your action, so nothing happens, even yourself. So let's start from ourselves and your organization as the leader. You need to emphasize again what you see here with the vision. Right now, I want to get out of the Zoom and take action. But at least if you don't have that clear vision, what are you doing right now? What the company is committed 100% and all in with the innovation, with the commitment from them, so nothing massive action will happen later, even after this Zoom, right? So please make sure that you have the vision, build back again, have the strong belief, and have your most certainty. Because right now, people need the certainty from you to follow you, get inspired from you, the first. The second, I will do setting my goal for myself first. Because nothing happened if I'm a team lead right now, and I work for Nu Skin, now it's over 12 years to the 13th year. And what I'm doing right now is setting the goal for myself first. If I do it, my leader will not do that. My leader will not doing that. So I strongly recommend you as the leader, do setting the goal for yourself first. And for your leaders and for your team, for your new people. Because my slogan this year is that growth is the must. Growth is a must. And without the goal, without big goal, nothing happens with the growth, right? So setting the goal for yourself, for your team, for your new people, right? Do it right now in the big way. It's not like before in the big way. The third, take action. It's a very normal when you say about that, like a mission, belief, take action, but it's different. It's different right now in your blood right now. How do you feel? I telling you many times, I am on fire right now. I just came back from Europe. I saw all the leaders from Europe. They are on fire with the scanner. You see that? They do like that crazy. So we are doing the same thing. Take the action right now in every country, in every market. And we make sure we are the greatest leaders in South Asia. You know that we did it very crazy way. So we did it the best and measure, like Jeff has said, the measurement, so we can improve. Something measure, so anything can be measured, can be improved. So that is the action right now. And for me, the action will be focused on the new people. If you want to grow, so have the new people. I heard it from many leaders, having the new people, having the new people. And you have the scanner at the magic tool in your hand, so to have the new people easily, because of no competitor with that, right? So with action like that, you can do like a scan the world, like emphasized by Dr. Cho this morning. Go out and scan the world. So the last is a challenge right now of the world during the economic crisis is the opportunity. So you see here is the challenges or the opportunity. I see in my eyes, in my mind, in my heart, is the opportunity right now. Big opportunity that you can have something to offer to the world. So let's do it in the big way. Have your certainty about what I'm sharing with you. I know you can hear about the best leader later after me, but have your most certainty in your eyes, in your heart, in your mind right now. So you go out and scan the world. Do anything possible with you and your organization. And together with Southeast Asia Pacific leader, we grow, and grow is the must. Together, do stronger. Okay? Make your power in this way. Thank you so much for all of you for listening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I love the message. Tala, thank you so much. Growth is a must. Absolutely, guys. Awesome. Thank you very much for the sharing. Guys, I know we're pressed for time, but last, but certainly not least, this is a leader whose example I've admired so much over the decades. Guys, from Thailand, Mr. Johnny Amanon. Hey, John, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
John, always so great to hear from you. Now, I know pretty much everybody knows you, but for our newer leaders, I'd appreciate if you could talk us a little bit about your Nu Skin journey. But today, I'm hoping to get your macro perspective. Sir, you've built markets. Your team is one of the most widespread and international in the region, if not globally. So for those people who aspire to do the same, they want to build internationally as well. What advice would you give for somebody aspiring to build that global business? And what role will Prism.io play in that international expansion? John, over to you.
Okay, thank you. And good morning to all the Southeast Asia. Yeah, that's a lot of questions you asked me. So I've been in the business 28 years. Okay. And I think the last 4 years is a two double-edged sword. One, you can look at it as being a pessimist or you can be optimist. Okay, today the world will never go back the same. Done. If you still wishy-washy and you think you want it back like 3, 4 years ago, it's never gonna get there. Okay. COVID was a life changing, a habit changing. Then today, you got all the political uncertainty. Now you got little world, China, US, and the whole world going at it with the tariff. So we live in a very uncertain time. And I'm kind of used to that because of COVID, right? Because that was a game changer. So I first want to say thank you to this New Skin platform because I'm reminding myself how lucky and how grateful I am to be here in this business and not having to have that feeling of uncertainty for those that are working for other companies, such as maybe yourself, Kyle, and many other people, right? We have our own business. And of course, people who own their little small business, where now you're going to have so much competition. So that reminds myself that I'm lucky, but I must take this opportunity. You see, the last 3 years, I could say it's one of the most exciting time in my life and even my business partner, Noon. And we worked our ass off. Excuse my language, right? We didn't, I don't say we work hard. We work our ass off because we know that this is the best time in this entire world where for once in my entire life, I don't have to travel like before. I don't have to live and wake up in hotel rooms and all this. But we have, I don't know how many countries now, but we're in 50 over countries, right? And, the company is going to launch one of the biggest market, that is India, right? With the youngest demographic. And that is a must opportunity. And it's, maybe before COVID, it's a dream come true for many of us or many of you, especially if you've never done international markets. You'll probably have to say, oh, I have to buy air ticket, I have to do the hotel. But now we can do everything online. So it doesn't matter where you live. For the first time, you can go right into every corner, every alley, every street in this entire world. We probably can reach about 5 billion over people. For once, that's feasible. So I think all of you are excited, right? If you're not, then, well, too bad. You're going to miss it, okay? So, life is tough. And I'm not here to cherry pick and say, wow, New Skin is easy, right? But you got to work. And I see this as the biggest opportunity. It's a generation shift. It's a whole shift in the business. And it depends on you. If you're going to sit there and cry and, complain and all that, then that's your goal, right? So for me, I'm excited. I'm excited with Prism. I'm excited because it's so small. Okay. I don't like the big machines. I don't like the big device. It's not you're not able to carry it. And what Jeff said, I think I agree. It's going to be like an iPhone where you can update and fix all the bug. And hopefully that little device can measure everything. And imagine that being everywhere around the world. And that's going to help us. That's going to help people who can't talk because you don't need to talk about the opportunity. You can share about the device, the product, and how it can help them. So I am excited with everything. I'm excited with the company. I'm excited with the opportunity. And I hope that all of you take this time because and ask yourself, are you lucky? Yeah, you're lucky to be with this company. I've been with 28 years. I've seen this company go up and down, but we are still here. This company over 28 years has always presented new opportunities, and it never gets you to sit down and bore yourself, right? And lastly, this is my lifetime business. The word retire doesn't exist in my head. I will do this till the day I die. That's it. It's a decision that I made, and I will keep moving forward. So the moment you can decide that this is your lifetime business, then everything changes. But if you can't even decide that, you will never lead anyone. And New Skin, it's going to keep moving forward, whether you're here or not, whether you're doing it or not. So I hope that all of you become successful. You know, I'm not lucky. Noon and I, we work very hard, and but I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I am a father of 3, and I love to be working anywhere in the world. I love to be working at home, and I'm 2 feet away from my kids. That's the best thing. I am jealous of my life. For once, I can say that. Whereas others are stuck in traffic, they're uncertain. They don't know if they're going to have a job next month. They don't know if their business is going to last next year. But we're here. And I want to thank you to New Skin. Thank you to Vicky, Kyle, everybody for doing and hosting this. And I hope that Southeast Asia, we will become #1. And we need all of you. And let's do this together. And I'll see all of you in Amsterdam. And thank you. And hey, we only live once, baby. Let's do your best and let the world remember you. Thank you.
John, thank you so much, guys. Round of applause. Guys, John, as always, amazing sharing, not just from John, from all the leaders. Guys, I don't know about you. I didn't even notice the time. I'm absolutely blown away, right? Guys, thank you so much. I'd like to thank all of our leaders again for being so generous with your time, sharing your unique perspectives, being successful entrepreneurs. My goodness, I learned a lot, and I'm staff, right? So guys, I hope you guys got something from that. Now, I just want to reiterate, right? I want to challenge all of our viewers here today. You heard what everybody said. Do you want to be part of that success? Yes, you can ride that wave, regardless of where you are in your new skin journey. You can see all of our leaders who spoke here today, they're on different paths, different parts of their journey, and yet here is the opportunity in front of you. All it takes is you to make that decision to succeed, take action immediately. So guys, scan, share, and subscribe, sponsor today. I can't wait to see the amazing things that you guys do in the coming months. All right. Thank you to all our speakers. And that was amazing. That's it. Back to you. Thank you.